Hey guys, today I'll be reviewing the Austin Air Health Mate Purifier, which, having been on the mold forums on Facebook, for example, and trying to figure out what's the best air purifier, given that a lot of people are working from home from COVID, it's really important to have a good air purifier system working in your home. And I've been reviewing about 5 models, and the Austin Air has been one of the most popular ones suggested to me. And just want to go a bit on the price to start off with. It comes in at about $500, but for people in the UK, we're going to have to pay a lot of tax and we're going to have to pay shipping. I bought mine off eBay from a reputable seller. It's not secondhand. I don't recommend buying a secondhand air filter because you don't know what environment that air filter has been in. If you buy a secondhand air filter and the previous owner's room was full of mold, then that air filter probably will get infected with mold, and the mold spores will spread out into your home after you use the air filter. So I recommend always buying it new. It came at £650 in total, which is very, very expensive for an air filter. But again, in the UK, we don't have that many good air filter companies. So for me, it was worth the price, just buying it and trying it, because I work from home all the time now, and I want to make sure that the air I'm breathing in will take 25,000 breaths a day on average. So you want to make sure that the environment you're breathing in is clean, and with rising use of chemicals, pollutants, everything like that, you really want to make sure you get the premium product. And there are really a lot of impressive features besides the quite expensive price. Also, another thing you can do is wait for events like Black Friday. Even on eBay, there's massive sales. A lot of companies do about 20-25% off. So if you're looking for a discount on an Austin Air product, it's good to wait for a sale. And I think that a lot of companies do random sales all the time. So in terms of specifications, it's basically the air goes in through all 4 sides and passes a large particle pre-filter with fabric type material, then to a single combination filter that fits into the center of the unit, which contains a medium particle pre-filter, then past the activated carbon and zeolite, then behind that there's an actual HEPA filter for the smaller particles. The activated carbon, the large particle pre-filter will deal with the large particles, and then the zeolite and carbon will deal with the gases like formaldehydes, etc. That's the really impressive thing about this, is that it's got 15 pounds of carbon and zeolite in this machine. Comparing that to a conventional average $100, $200 filter, which has about 1 pound, you're getting 15 pounds in this product, which is a lot. And that comes with a lot of advantages, and it comes with a lot of disadvantages. The advantage is that on average, you're looking to replace the filter about every 5 years, which is going to cost you on average about £200, depending on shipping and delivery and tax. So that's good. You don't have to constantly repair it. Like, for example, on the air filter, like the molecule, which needs to be repaired every 6 months, you only need to repair this every about 5 years. It also means that it can, take up a lot more pollutants than most air purifiers can. But it does then mean that it takes a lot more energy. You're looking about 70, 90 watts of energy taken by this device, which is a lot more than other air purifiers on the market, because it's running at 250 CFM, so it's using a lot of energy to take in all that air and past large filters. And so it also is very, very noisy. And it's one of the main disadvantages I have of this product is the noise that it emits. For me, even living upstairs and having it on downstairs, I can still hear it at night. And it's something that I like to just put on and then leave the house completely, so while it cleans up the air. And I find it quite annoying for someone especially who cares a lot about sleep. The bad side of this product is that it's just very loud, as I'm going to demonstrate now. It's very easy just to simply turn on. You've got the 3 dials, that's the lowest, then it gets louder and louder. So in terms of practical application, it's not something that you can have on during like a party or something like that, because I find it's just too loud, and I personally can't sleep through that much noise, but some people can. And for some people this might be the ideal air purifier to sleep next to. There are some really good advantages of it, is that there's no EMF coming out of the machine. You don't have any of this wireless technology that most air purifiers are equipped with now, which the average bar hacker won't be happy with, because it's just going to create a lot of electromagnetic fields, and it's just nonsense really. You don't need something like an some attachments to like test the air quality. Those on these conventional products are not very good, so it's good that they've kept the design simple in that case. And in addition to that, you have sorry, mine's gone blank. The air purifier. Oh yeah, you don't have any blue light being emitted, which makes it, for some people, very good to sleep next to. A lot of air purifiers, they have blue light, which makes it very, very difficult to sleep next to, and this one doesn't emit anything. So it's very good that they've kept the design simple. It's for the modern day biohacker, this is a very good design. There are some other disadvantages though, in that there's a lot of off-gassing of chemicals for the first month when I was using this, and there have been another couple of Amazon reviews that have complained about the same thing, of a bad gassy smell coming after using this. So I was told by manufacturers that will go away within a month, but it's still very annoying to have that feature. And I wish that they'll have more quality control, like something like the IQ Air, or other. I never really experienced that problem with other air purifiers, only this one. But the good 15 pounds of carbon and zeolite mixture is really, really effective at drawing in a lot of gas and lasting for a long time. And the zeolite is pretty proprietary. I haven't seen that in other air filters. It can filter up some very harmful chemicals like formaldehydes, which other conventional HEPA filters can't deal with. So in terms of dealing with harmful gases and odours, this is probably one of the best air filters out there. So if you live in a heavily polluted environment, it's really, really recommended that you get this air filter. But yeah, its HEPA filters can filter up to 0.3 PM in terms of viruses for COVID. COVID is at 1.5 PM, so it can filter much more than that. But yeah, it's made in the US. The build structure is very, very strong compared to other air filters, like for example the Boomerang by Hypoallergenic Air. This is very, very strong, made of metal, so it's really good to have such a strong, good quality air purifier. You really get a good build quality for your buck with strong metal and $15 and 15 pounds worth of carbon and zeolite. You get a strong, sturdy piece of equipment, and it's also USA made. I'm pretty against air filters that are built in China for a lot of reasons. I just like European made products, and I think it's just better quality, especially in China where they have a lot of moldy environments in which they're constructing their products, and you might get mold contaminating air filters there, and I just generally don't really trust products that come from there. So it's great that it's US made. But yeah, in terms of other disadvantages, it's quite heavy. So you're looking at 47 pounds. It's the heaviest air filter I've ever tested, which for older people or for those who have difficulty carrying big weights, I know that a lot of people, it can be very annoying to you. I know a lot of people, for example, use their own one air filter downstairs when they're working downstairs, and they move together upstairs when they want to go to sleep. It's going to be hard to do that for some people with this air filter, considering it's so heavy, but you do have these wheels that come attached to the bottom, and it makes it quite movable around. And yeah, it's very easy to move around. But yeah, in my conclusion, if you're worried about gas filtration, I think Austin air purifier is probably the best out there. If you live in a highly polluted air environment, as I said before, it's probably the best air filter. But I think that in the UK, you might be able to get better deals on other ones, like the Air Doctor, for example. It may not be for everyone, but I think it's good. If you have the money, definitely go for it. If not, then probably going for something else like the Air Doctor, which does similar things to this, might be a better deal for you. Thank you for watching.